joined Candice Bass-Robinson this morning at Bass Racing about her runners for a very exciting Hollywood Bets Cape Guineas Day. And Candice, obviously well supported in the work riders race, which is lovely. You've got the three runners. First of them Isipeke Peke, Tom's Down, and then also Red Skyline.
Yeah, I've got three. I don't know about well supported, Vicky, but I've got three runners there. I think all of them need to really pick up their feet and show some improvement. Isipeke Peke got him back up the straight over a sprint. He's a bit of a tearaway, and he's not the most pleasant of rides, Vicky. And his last couple of runs at Durban will have just been hopeless. So, trying him back up the straight, it turned out to be quite a big work riders race this year, and it's not going to be the easiest of fields, I think. With a big field like that. So, yeah, I don't really know with any of mine what to expect. I'm just really trying something different with him and just starting over and seeing if we can get any better results out of them. So, yeah. For him, I can't really be confident. The first time at Tom's Diner, he's not a bad little horse. He ended up having to have an operation at the back of his knee before he started racing, so he's a little bit behind most of the others. Vicky, I think he's definitely going to need his first outing. He's not a bad little horse. He probably will be wanting further. Probably the nicest out of my three horses, but I think we'll need the experience. And Red Skyline, yeah, Anthony pulled him up in the race last time, said he felt like he was stumbling quite a bit, so put him back up the straight. He too had unfortunately got injured here in the winter time. He injured his shoulder, so I'll just have to see, back up the straight, how he's striding and whether he's able to continue racing. But he's actually fine in the sand at home. His work is not bad in the sand at home, so we'll just have to see how he goes on the grass up the straight. But it will be too short for him. For me, I just would like to see that he could get from point A to point B without, faltering.
Race 2, you've got Babylicious. She's a half-sister to Marshall Field by VAR. What are you expecting from her first time up?
Yeah, because she's a very nice filly. She's a lovely, beautiful-looking filly. She's very athletic. She's got lots of good things about her. How ready I've got her is, I'm not quite sure. I don't think she's as ready as she can be. I think she'll definitely need the experience first time out. But she is a nice filly, and I think she's got a bright future ahead of her. But as I say, always hard for me to assess my juveniles first time out because they don't really do enough at home. So, as I say, she's a nice filly, but I think she'll probably need the experience.
Race 6 is the Splash Out Victor Stakes. The two runners, Royal Invitation, who's showed a very competitive comeback run, and then Gold Poker Game, who too third run after race, but it was a good win from her last time, doing really great work at the end.
Yeah, Gold Poker Game, she's really improved as she's gotten older and strengthened up now as a 4-year-old. It was a very good win from her last time out at Durbanville track, coming from last. Vicky, she's in good shape at the moment, and she's reasonably nicely drawn here. So, look, I think Brett's filly, obviously she seems to be on the up, and she looks like she's won her races very impressively, so I think she's going to be a tough filly to beat. But in saying that, my filly's improved a lot, and she's obviously going to, I think she'll be one of the fillies to beat if Brett's filly is not a superstar. But she's doing well, and I expect a good run from her. The other filly, Royal Invitation, yeah, also very consistent, Vicky. She probably needed her run a little bit last time. She's a filly that she races up handy and she hangs in there. She's maybe a little bit out of her depth here. I think it might be a little bit strong for her, but if she could run into the money and get a bit of black type, that would also be fine.
And then race 7, the Ridgemont Peninsula Handicap, your stable favourite in Sugar Mountain. He's incredible in that last time I doubted the 1800, but he seemed to handle it very well. Do you think he could be right up there again?
Vicky, that was a question mark for me last time, obviously going the 1800, but he seemed to cope with it pretty well. I think he was a little unlucky not to win last time out. He got a bit squeezed in the straight. He's doing really well at the moment. He's really in good shape. He's drawn nicely. Obviously, the Kenilworth 1800 is a little bit tougher than what the Durbanville 1800 is, so I'm hoping that he does get it. I think that he will get it. I don't see why he wouldn't if he's ridden accordingly. He likes to have a bit of a chance in the running, but it's a big open field. I think it's a very competitive field. It's not an easy race, but he's certainly not without a chance.